NBA fans. Every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I ask for your help by subscribing to the channel and giving me your thumbs up. The Lakers need to improve their defense, and there's a proposal to sign Jose Alvarado from the Pelicans. The Los Angeles Lakers have stumbled into an unexpected opportunity. When news broke about LeBron James' sciatica, it seemed like disaster. Instead, the team has thrived. But if they want to sustain this run, they can't afford to stand still. And that's why Jose Alvarado's fit on the Lakers becomes more than wishful thinking, it makes perfect sense. Lakers predicted to turn nothing into FIBA MVP. Injuries have hit hard. LeBron remains out. Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Marcus Smart, Gabe Vincent, and Maxi Kleber have all missed time. The Lakers have held firm, but the margin for error is thin. Their plus 1.0 net rating suggests that they're skating on the edge. The bench has been particularly lifeless. Depth is separating contenders like Oklahoma City from the rest. The Thunder's 11th man, A.J. Mitchell, is averaging 17 points a night. That's the kind of luxury the Lakers don't have. To fix that, they must find energy, defense, and production from somewhere new. That's exactly the kind of impact Jose Alvarado could bring to the Lakers. Why Alvarado fits the Lakers' DNA. Alvarado has built a reputation as one of the NBA's most disruptive defenders. Listed at just 6 feet, he compensates with relentlessness and cunning. His sneaky full-court steals have become his trademark, but they barely scratch the surface of his value. There's a reason he earned MVP honors at the Olympic qualifying tournament in San Juan. His impact translates everywhere. Puerto Rico clinched a Paris Olympics berth because of him. The Pelicans, meanwhile, are 2-0 in games where he's played over 20 minutes. It's simple math, more Alvarado equals more winning. Per 36 minutes, he's averaging 13.6 points, 5.5 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 1.8 steals. He disrupts offenses, speeds up pace, and brings energy that changes games. A trade that makes too much sense. The Lakers are last in bench points and bottom 10 in three-point shooting. Alvarado fixes both. Once considered a non-shooter, he's now hitting 48.1% from deep on 3.4 attempts per game. Combine that with his defensive pressure, and he's the prototype of what the Lakers need off the bench. He'd fit perfectly as Smart's defensive understudy, helping the Lakers preserve Smart's body for the postseason. More importantly, Alvarado's contract, just $4.5 million, makes a deal painless. Packaging sophomore Dalton Knecht, who's barely contributing, would make it work financially. The Lakers would be turning nothing into something, a rotational two-way guard who already has FIBA MVP credentials. The right move at the right time. The Lakers are in the best-case scenario for a team missing its superstar. But holding steady isn't enough in a stacked Western Conference. They need reinforcements who bring energy, defense, and shooting. A move by the Lakers for Jose Alvarado would be exactly that. It's low-cost, high-impact, and solves multiple problems at once. As the season grinds on, the Lakers front office must act decisively. The window is open, but not for long. J.J. Redick hopeful Adou Thiero can make NBA debut during road trip. It seems it won't be much longer before Adou Thiero makes his Lakers debut. It's almost time for Adou Thiero to make his rookie debut. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick stated before the team's game against the Hornets that Thiero could play during the team's current road trip. The Lakers are in the middle of a 5-game road trip with contests against the Thunder, Pelicans, and Bucks still remaining. Thiero hasn't seen any action in a Lakers uniform just yet. He didn't play during Summer League, and while there was optimism he'd be ready for training camp, we never saw Thiero doing 5-on-5 work and he missed all of preseason. All this missed time has been due to Thiero recovering from a knee surgery. Luckily, he's almost back and can start living up to the hype surrounding his upside and athleticism. It's that raw ability and talent that compelled the Lakers to move up twice in the draft to secure Thiero with the number 36 pick. Thiero averaged 15.1 points and 5.8 rebounds per game during his last year of collegiate play at Arkansas. Once he does play, he will likely give the Lakers some vertical spacing and an explosive lob threat. Based on his college tape, he can jump out of the gym, and LA doesn't employ players known for that, besides Jackson Hayes. Expectations do have to be tempered for Thyro. He hasn't played an organized game since March, and the NBA is another level. Still, it's a relief that Thyro will soon make his debut and seems to be almost done with his knee recovery. The Lakers have another week on the road, and then they'll be back in Los Angeles playing a game against the Jazz on November 18th. If he isn't ready during this road trip, perhaps he can play first against the Jazz. Or, get some reps in the G League with the South Bay Lakers if they'd rather he ramp up there before playing in an NBA game. Regardless, his debut is imminent, and that's good news for him, the Lakers and their fans. Jared Vanderbilt finally showing why Lakers paid him $48 million. The Los Angeles Lakers forward is showcasing the aggressive mentality his team needs. It's hard to be your best in the NBA when your body is not cooperating in the ways it needs to. Ben Simmons is someone who serves as a prime example of that, and up until this Los Angeles Lakers season, so did Jared Vanderbilt. The health of the Lakers forward had seriously dampened his overall impact on the last two campaigns in Los Angeles. Vanderbilt only played a total of 65 games when combining 2023-24 and 2024-25. Even when the two-way force was available, he was not at his best. That was troublesome for the Lakers, considering Vanderbilt's extension kicked in last season. 2024-25 was the first year of his four-year, $48 million deal with Los Angeles. Vanderbilt was being paid like a premier role player in the NBA, which grew increasingly challenging in the current cap climate considering the production was not matching. 2025 was the first healthy offseason that Vanderbilt got to enjoy in quite some time. There was no uphill battle to rehab an injury. The tenacious defender got to focus on improving as a player. Lakers coaches and players raved about how great Vondo looked in training camp. The early parts of 2025-26 have shown that excitement was warranted. Jared Vanderbilt's improved aggression makes him worth every penny to the Lakers. It is difficult to throw your whole body and effort into it on the NBA floor when there is concern of things breaking down, literally. Those reservations appear to be gone for Vanderbilt. A great example of that for the Lakers forward was the outing against the Atlanta Hawks. Los Angeles was disappointing as a whole, but Vanderbilt offered a strong point of encouragement. The 26-year-old pulled down 18 rebounds, the second highest total of his entire career, only trailing a 19-rebound game in the 2021-22 regular season. That may have been a statistical outlier, but it showed how much more willing Vanderbilt was to do the dirty work that makes him great. The calling card for him has always been his defense. Vanderbilt's disruptive presence as a stopper showed its value during the 2023 playoff run, and it was exactly what made him the rich man he is today. It is understandable for a player to be passive coming off injuries. However, the Lakers are paying him to be the exact opposite. Vanderbilt's performances to start 2025-26 have offered real promise of a return to the player who is a vital component of the rotation in Los Angeles. Rui Hachimura's consistency to start season stands out for Lakers, one of three Lakers to play in all 11 games so far. He is averaging a career-high 16.3 ppg while shooting 58.6% shooting from the field and 52.4% from three-point range. And his defense in Monday's win in Charlotte was pivotal. Less than 12 months ago, Lakers coach J.J. Redick provided one of the biggest compliments a player in Rui Hachimura's position could receive. Last December, Redick said Hachimura up to that point had been the team's most consistent player in terms of what we've asked him to do and then going out and executing it. What followed from that comment was what Redick described as a career year for Hachimura in 2024-25. And the 27-year-old forward has been even better so far in the early parts of 2025-26. Nobody talks about him, but he deserves a lot of credit for our wins, said All-Star guard Luka Doncic, who has referred to Hachimura as underrated. Doncic added, "He's been amazing for us, and the way he plays like every game just helps us a lot." Hachimura's averages through the Lakers' 8-3 start to the season, ahead of Wednesday's matchup against the defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder, career highs of 16.3 points, 58.6% shooting from the field, 62.2% on two-point attempts and 52.4% from three-point range, to go along with 3.6 rebounds and 1.4 assists in 34.7 minutes. But at a time when the Lakers have already used 7 different starting lineups due to assorted player health issues, Hachimura's consistency has stood out the most, according to veteran guard Marcus Smart. Hachimura is one of 3 Lakers to play in every game so far, along with fellow forwards Jake LaRavia and Jared Vanderbilt. One thing we know about Rui is he's gonna be consistent, Smart said. He's gonna get to his spots. He's gonna make plays for us, and he's gonna come in clutch for us. And that all is coming within touching the rock, here and there, and not getting as many shots or being efficient in the shots that he gets. Outside of playing in every game so far, the biggest testament to Hachimura's consistency is the fact that he has shot at least 50% from the field in 10 of the Lakers' 11 games, including the first 9 before a team-wide disappointing showing in Saturday's loss to the Atlanta Hawks. It's a statistical feat Hachimura wasn't aware of until he was told after Monday's road win against the Charlotte Hornets. It's just decision-making, shot selection, Hachimura said. Me and assistant coach, Bo Levesque, have been working a lot, watching the film, just trying to be smarter with the shot selection. Just trying to be aggressive and trying to play my game. It's working. Hachimura's career year last season came on the strength of a more analytically friendly shot profile, more three-point attempts and fewer mid-range shots. But this season, the Lakers have needed to lean on Hachimura's mid-range prowess. And he's delivered to the point where Redick compared his effectiveness in the area to prime Michael Jordan and Kawhi Leonard. It feels like he's not going to miss a mid-range shot right now, Redick said. So there's a little give and take that you have to have. That goes back to the necessity of getting a quality shot on a possession with some of the lineups we've had out there this year. Hachimura's 63% shooting on mid-range shots is the NBA's second-best mark among the 88 players who have taken at least 10 attempts from the area. Those have been my shots, so it's nothing new, he said. So it's not surprising for me. I watched Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony growing up, that's part of his game. It's nothing special for me. And on Monday night, when the Lakers needed it, Hachimura stepped up on the defensive end. Redick said Hachimura's defensive performance during the third quarter against the Hornets was as good as we've seen him on that end of the floor. Just the attention to detail, guard Austin Reeves added on what has stood out about Hachimura's defense. You can go ask him at any point in the game what coverage we're in, what we're wanting to do in certain actions, and he's super locked into that. And when you're super locked into that, and effort's high, you're going to be put in situations to be in the right spot, make the right play. And I feel like that's been what he's done. The competitive spirit's very high. He pays attention to the little details and where he needs to be in our defense, and has been really, really good for us. Austin Reeves opens up on Lakers' future, explosive start to 2025-26 season. When the Los Angeles Lakers signed Austin Reeves as an undrafted free agent, I don't think they could have expected what he would turn into for the franchise. The former Oklahoma standout has always been a good player, but in 2025-26, he's taken the league by storm. Through 8 games this season, Reeves is averaging 30.3 points per game, shooting 48% from the floor, to go along with 9 assists. Reeves' explosion has made him the second banana in Los Angeles, especially in the wake of LeBron James' injury. But is he pricing himself off the Lakers with his shocking jump? Austin Reeves breaks down Lakers' future, declining an extension. Back in June, the Lakers were able to offer Reeves the maximum 4-year $89 million extension he was eligible for. Of course, it was declined. Now, the 27-year-old is eligible to sign a 5-year, $241 million deal with Los Angeles, which he will most certainly get if he maintains his current level of play. I try not to think about it. Honestly. I've said it a million times. I want to be in LA. I love it, Reeves told ESPN's Dave McMenamin. Even though the other extension was turned down, That doesn't mean that I'm trying to go get a gigantic number that don't make sense. I want to be here, I want to win. I want to do everything that can help this organization be better. So I don't try to think about those things. It remains to be seen if Reeves is pricing himself out of Los Angeles, but at least for the 2025-26 NBA season, the trio of Luka Doncic, Reeves, and James will hope to compete for a championship. Then, General Manager Rob Pelinka will have some tough decisions to make.